Hello, everybody. It's Tom and Jerry Fan 64 here. It's now time to do part 11 of my entire movie collection. Part 11, which we last left off in part 10, which we showed the Batman and Superman movie. Now let's continue. So yeah, I decided to sit in a chair for this one because I just wanted to. I got Batman Beyond the movie, which I do hope to get a DVD. I hope there's a DVD of this one so I can get this new movie on DVD. For some reason, this movie is not on Wikipedia. I don't know why, and it's not on Max either. I hope it comes on Max. And this movie is only 41 minutes. Rest in peace to Kevin Conroy. I do hope to get Batman Beyond: Return of Joker on VHS DVD. And I finally watched Batman Beyond: Return of Joker earlier this year, and it was a great movie. So, if you guys haven't seen Batman Beyond: Return of Joker, I highly recommend it. But it's not for the fan of art. It has some scary moments with Joker doing terrible things to Robin, but brainwashing Robin. But other than that, Batman Beyond: Return of Joker was a great movie. I hope it gets a 4K. And I do have to get one Batman animated movie I do have to get is Batman Mask of the Phantasm, which came out on 4K. I'm probably going to get the DVD and VHS of that one. Scooby-Doo and the Ghoul School. This is one of two Scooby-Doo VHS tapes I have. I do have Scooby-Doo's Creepiest Capers, which I can't remember where that one went. Oh, wait a minute. Now I know where it is. It's right in this shelf. And Scooby-Doo and the Ghoul School, I do have to get this movie on DVD. I hope to get all the Scooby-Doo movies. I used to have Scooby-Doo and the Reluctant Werewolf on DVD, but I threw it away because the disc got horribly scratched because I put it inside this black thing, this DVD sleeve thing when I brought it to Missouri. But I have seen Scooby-Doo and the Reluctant Werewolf, and it's a great movie. I will get the DVD back in collection if it's a better edition, and I hope it gets a 4K. And I do have to get the VHS. And here, this next movie is one of my all-time favorite Jean-Claude Van Damme movies. It's not number one, but it's definitely one of his more underrated movies, and that is Bloodsport. This one, I think, did get a steelbook in the United Kingdom or overseas, I think. But this movie definitely deserves to get a 4K slipcover and a 4K steelbook in the US, because this is kind of like Mortal Kombat, but it's an R-rated version of Mortal Kombat, but it's a different movie. It's also about a fighting tournament. And this movie also stars Bolo Yeung, this was one of two movies that Bolo Yeung and Jean-Claude Van Damme starred together. The other one being Double Impact, which was another great movie, but I like Bloodsport more than Double Impact. Double Impact was great. And just like in Bloodsport and Double Impact, Bolo Yeung plays the villain, one of the villain's henchmen. So yeah, I do hope that Double Impact gets a 4K steelbook and a 4K slipcover in the US. So yeah, this movie, I know they made sequels to this one, but I'm gonna stick with the original. This is a great movie, and also has Forrest Whitaker. I think this was Jean-Claude Van Damme's first movie. I could be wrong. See, I really enjoyed this movie. If you guys haven't seen this movie, I highly recommend it. So yeah. But my number one favorite Jean-Claude Van Damme movie, obviously, is Universal Soldier, and my number two is Hard Target, and then my number three is Bloodsport. I got Dave. I haven't seen this movie. I did show my DVD in one of the previous parts. Here's the other two Harry Potter movies. I have Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, which I used to have the DVD of, but I threw it away because the disc one was scratched. And I will get the DVD of this one if it's in better condition. I used to have this movie on Blu-ray, but I got rid of it. This is the only Harry Potter movie I've seen. But I've seen this movie a long time ago. Harry Potter in the Chamber of Secrets, not Prisoner of Azkaban. I won't show this upside down. I got Scooby-Doo's Creepiest Capers. I used to have the 2002 Scooby-Doo movie on VHS that I got from my friend Ron, but unfortunately, when I tried rewinding it, the tape got damaged. The tape basically, what's the word I'm looking for? The tape basically got eaten. But luckily, my VCR didn't suffer any damage. And the same thing happened to a Playhouse videotape that I got from Facebook Marketplace from a guy named Craig. But I can't remember what it was called, but that one snapped as well. And this one I did used to have both of the Scooby-Doo live action movies on DVD before I started collecting, but I threw them away because they were scratched. See, I do have to watch this sometime. I hope to get this one on DVD. I got Tiny Toon Adventures, How I Spent My Vacation. And guys, before I show the rest of these movies, I have a question for you guys. Guys, please comment down below. Is Tiny Toon Adventures like Looney Tunes? I'm kind of curious. I'm kind of curious to watch this movie. So yeah, I got Troll. This one doesn't have a sticker label on it, but it's Troll. This one did have a case, but I threw it away, not because the case got destroyed, but it's because the tape was a pain in the butt to get out of the case, so I decided to throw the case away. And I do have to get Troll 2 on VHS and DVD, even though I heard Troll 2 is one of the worst movies ever made. I heard it's one of the worst horror movies of all time. Next to Exorcist 2 The Heretic, but I will get both of those. This one I heard wasn't that great either. I got Close Encounters of the Third Kind Special Edition. This one I'm planning on getting 2 VHS copies of this one. I hope to get I used to have 2 copies of the Columbia TriStar print that has a nice shiny cover, but I threw them both away because they were both moldy. But I got a copy from, I think, my friend Ron or Craig from Facebook. And this one is in better condition. I had to tape the label back on. I do have to get the Columbia TriStar print of this one, or the RCA Columbia Pictures Home Video VHS. And this movie I've heard great things about. Got this, I almost said Star is Born. Starman, I'm going to keep these as Jeff Bridges. Lone Wolf McQuade with Chuck Norris, great movie. Rest in peace, David Carradine. In my opinion, this movie should have been rated R. You know what? Even though it says on Wikipedia that this movie's rated R on the poster, but this movie's rated PG, even though this movie should have been rated R because it's violent. I got The Three Stooges Volume 2, Lost Common Treasures. I do have to get the box set of this one. I got the Sandy Bottom Orchestra, which I got from my friend Ron got me this for my 22nd birthday, and it has the late Glenn Headley recipe. I was originally planning on getting rid of this movie because I thought this was a stage musical, but it's not. This one's in this case, but it is the Shaggy DA. I hope to get this movie on DVD. I hope to get the Shaggy Dog, the original on VHS and DVD. I hope to get the Shaggy Dog 2006 remake back in collection on DVD. So yeah, I got this one's in this case, but it's Pollyanna. I did find the Vault Disney Collection release of this one, but I didn't get it. I should have gotten it. I found it earlier this summer. I hope to get the Vault Disney Collection release, and I will still keep this copy. I do, and the only other Vault Disney Collection tape I'm missing is Old Yeller. This one is The Three Caballeros, which I haven't seen. I know they made a TV show of this one. Let me show you a better look at the label. Here we go. Sorry, I zoomed in way too close. This one's in this case, but it is the Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. I can't wait for the live action movie, which was supposed to come out next year, but it's coming out. It was supposed to come out in March 2024, but now it got delayed to 2025. I'm excited because Rachel Ziegler, even though a lot of people are criticizing Disney for casting a Latino actress, I don't care that it's a Latino actress. I think Rachel Ziegler will do a great job. I got The Lion King. I hope to get The Lion King, Simba's Pride, and The Lion King 1.5 back in collection. I hope to get the 2019 remake, and I can't wait for the prequel to the 2019 remake called Mufasa the Lion King, which is supposed to come out next year, but I think it's coming out in 2025. The Lion King is my #1 favorite Disney movie of all time. The Hunchback of Notre Dame. I heard that one was great. Bambi, great movie. I hope to get Bambi 2 on DVD. Melody Time, 50th Anniversary Edition. I haven't seen that one. The Rescuers, great movie. I hope The Rescuers get... Next up I got The Rescuers Down Under, which I do know that Dave from Durant Cinema, who I'm friends with on Facebook, has the UK Steelbook. I hope they release a Steelbook in the US for the first 2 Rescuers. Toy Story, my 2nd favorite Pixar movie of all time. My 3rd used to be The Incredibles, but now it's Monsters, Inc., and The Incredibles is #4. Hercules. Haven't seen that one. I've only seen the Dwayne Johnson movie. The Aristocats, another one of my favorite Disney movies of all time. I will do an updated my favorite Disney movies of all time. And Pixar. The Fox and the Hound, great movie. I hope to get The Fox and the Hound too. DuckTales, the movie, Treasures of the Lost Lamp. Fantasia. I got The Indian in the Cupboard. I got The Seventh Voyage of Sinbad. And I'm going to show 2 more VHS tapes for this part, and then I'll do part 12 tomorrow. Fly Away Home, and the last one I'm going to show for this part is City Slickers 2, The Legend of Curly's Gold. I do have this first one, which I'll show in the next part. So that is it for part 11 of my entire movie collection, which I'll see you guys in part 12, which will be tomorrow. I'll do part 12, 13, and 14 tomorrow. So see you guys then. Adios.